All right, so talk to me about defense and takeaways. You guys plus 25 on the season, 47 overall. How does this happen behind the scenes?
I think emphasis, right? Emphasis on the philosophy, the way we approach practice, the way we approach, just how we speak life into these guys in terms of the expectations, right? They understand that for us, our most important thing on defense is to get to the ball. Not only to get to the ball, but to create turnovers, to generate turnovers, to be able to pull, opportunities out of every opportunity that we get to step on the field, whether that's, the first series of the game or the last series of the game, we want to get the ball. So, Coach Mason's done a great job of emphasizing and making sure that the philosophy has been consistent about sprinting to the ball, tackling by population, covering with 12, all of those things that really reemphasize the group being consistent and run the ball.
Do you look at film and let's say a ball carrier, for example, a running back, and say he carries the ball this way, we think we can attack it in this manner to get it out?
Absolutely. Like in our breakdowns, both by position group and as a collective defense is, hey, how does he carry the ball? Is he a low carriage guy? Is he a guy that carries the ball away from the body? Quarterbacks, how they carry the ball when they scramble, how they are in the pocket with their pocket awareness and presence. All of those things are emphasized in our breakdowns and even just in our communication in the day-to-day practices and stuff like, hey, this is how he's going to set his drop. This is where he's going to be. These are the landmarks. Just understanding where we can gain an advantage in terms of getting to the ball.
That leads me into Rolan Milligan Jr. because it seems like a number of his interceptions this year, correct me if I'm wrong, have been from undercutting.
Yeah.
Cutting underneath, and it's almost like he's baiting the quarterback to throw it there.
For sure.
Knowing that it's coming.
No doubt.
Where does that come from?
I think that's a testament to Ro's, film study and his ability to understand and diagnose plays on the fly. I think the other part of it too is we kind of speak to certain concepts in design and coverage of how we want to play things. So we know where we can take risks. We call it calculated risk, and one thing Coach Bell really preaches is, having the ability to make 2 interceptions on any given play. So not just making 1 interception, but where could the second one come from? So with Ro, his understanding of football, his football IQ, his ability to diagnose on the fly has been, obviously exceptional, and his interceptions speak to that. But I think it's also his ability to say, hey, in this situation, I can take a chance. Someone's going to cover for me. Or, hey, we've talked about this. I'm going to take the chance here. You cover this. And so that's something that Ro's done a really good job of this year as the years kind of progressed. And I think his ability to play the ball and just to naturally catch the ball has been exceptional as well.
You work closely with Rolan Milligan Jr. We've heard a lot about Bo-nose football. I would say Ro-nose football. So If you're speaking to the MOP voters, why does he deserve to be the first defensive back to win the league award?
Yeah, I think honestly, unbiasedly, but even biasedly, a player of his caliber and to the volume in which he's played this year, both on special teams and on defense, he's doing something unprecedented. I mean, obviously what Solomon did was, exceptional as well, but, it's been an offensively driven award for a very, very long time. I think now at this point in the way that the league is trending and also just in general how our team plays and the successes we've had as a collective, it's fueled by a player like Rolan Milligan. I don't think we are where we are without a guy like that. He leads his team from the front. He makes the plays when they come to him. He's a guy that's going to do everything right in terms of in the building, outside the building. And more importantly, I think, again, he's doing something that the league has noticed. The players in this league have noticed, hey, I got to know where zero is at all times. Quarterback's got to know where he's at all times. Receivers are playing differently when they have to line up against him. So, again, he's a guy that has now shown on the field who he is, but that's also set a tone for the entire team to say, hey, that's the best player in the league, but he's also the best player on our team.
Agent Zero or M0P. He's got my vote. Sounds like he'd get yours.
I think he'd get mine for sure.
Thanks, Coach.
Absolutely.